it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 29th of July. Oh my goodness, it's like the last of the month. So crazy. So today my inspiration is actually a scrap lift, and let me see if I can figure out who did it. Hold on. Okay, it just says Christina Marshall on it. You can't click on it and it doesn't take you anywhere. It's just a photo. So I'm not sure if that's just who penned it or what, but it's beautiful and I am going to try to make it a little more masculine. So I have this collection from Bella Boulevard. It is called Dad Style. And it's almost gone. And I thought that this layout would be good to use up quite a few different layers of paper. Now, mind you, these are basically triangles, and triangles and I aren't friends. So I am trying my best to figure out how to make these triangles. So I'm starting with the heart paper, and then which was easy because it was a full piece of paper. And this is a kind of like a reddish piece of cardstock that I actually pulled from the project pad from Chamel's box of crayons. And it matches my son's hat perfectly. So that's going to be my second layer. That one was fairly easy to figure out too. I kind of knew where I needed to cut it, and they'll just layer up. I did just layer all of these triangles on top of each other. I didn't try to like gut the backside or anything. So it's a pretty it's a hefty layout, It's definitely got some weight to it. So then I'm going to go for the yellow, and then I have to figure out which other pieces I can make work because they are much smaller. So I ultimately decide to do this kind of like pie graph paper, and you can kind of see how that looks there. I was thinking of somehow trying to fit in this brown paper, and I don't know if I did something wrong. No. See, I couldn't get it to fit. It just wasn't going to fit. I was thinking maybe I could get it to fit, but I don't think I do. I think it's not quite long enough. So I also liked this paper, but I didn't want the clocks to be upside down. So I went off camera and I was like, nope, I'm just going to figure it out. And I roughed up just the exposed edge. And now I am going to work on matting my photo. So I have this scrap left over from the collection as well. I'm going to mat my photo with a full mat on that one. And then I'm going to take some of that brown paper that I had wanted. And it doesn't do a full mat, but it does kind of do that right hand side quarter of it. And I know I want to put my title where the inspiration piece has the title. So I'm starting with this Bramble Fox perspective. It says stories. So I put that down there so that I know that's what I want to be happening. And then I am going to start working on the embellishing. So I, again, basically just use the sticker sheet. So this layout is not quite as flat as the other one from yesterday because I added some texture with the distress, and then I also added a perspective which has some height to it as well. But it's kind of fun to make this dad collection about my son, and he's definitely not a dad. Of course, that little puppy right there is his girlfriend's puppy, but I think that the dogs like him better. But Anyway, this was a picture that I screenshotted for National Boyfriend Day, and I thought it was really cute. I don't know about you. If you have teenagers, like, how do you get your pictures of them? I totally steal them off of their social media. And yeah, I like it. And I don't mind. They don't mind either, but it's way easier for me to screenshot it than be like, "Hey, can I have that photo?" Plus this way it has the little title on it. There's some other stuff on there that I'm going to cover up, but I also had a little chipboard piece. It's like a mixtape. Back in the day, I made plenty of those. It says love songs on it, and I thought the colors were good, so I'm going to put that in the corner. And now I'm going to start working on this sticker sheet. So, of course, some things, oh, excuse me, I must need my second cup of tea. I know some things aren't going to work quite as well, like this tab. I don't remember both the tabs say something. One says like ask dad. I think that one says work hard. So I'm just going to take some of the other stickers and cover them up. So I'm going to cover the ask dad with this one that says amazing. And then the other one, now that I'm looking at it, I pretty much covered up like the whole thing. So there is a banner sticker that says loving, and so that's what I'm going to put up there at the top, but it doesn't quite cover the whole thing, so I'm going to add a heart in there as well, and that way it covers up the saying on the tab but still leaves the tab not quite as noticeable as before that it's a tab, but it is there. And then I'm going to take this banner one, and I don't remember what it says either, but it wasn't right. So I just like the brown, so it's just kind of peeking out behind the other one. And that's kind of what I do when I'm kind of getting down on a collection. I'm not going to save the stickers for a layout where they're more appropriate. I will actually use like the colors. So I will tuck it in behind something so you just get that little bit of color, and for me that works pretty good. Now there's a couple of other words on here that say like bug killer, protector, my hero, tough. I feel like those all can describe a boyfriend. So they're going to make it on there. I want my title to be IG stories because I stole this off of Instagram. So I thought I would do white, like the perspective, but the white in these Bella Boulevard letters, it was really off. I don't know why, but one's just creamier, and it was really bugging me. So I'm going to end up taking the white ones off and pull in some navy ones. So there is my layout completely done. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Oh, I did make a card with the rest of the stickers and the scraps. So killed this collection. Yay! I think I have a couple of papers that'll go in the scrap bin, but that's about it. So here are a couple of close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Tell me if you've made some mixtapes in your lifetime, or if you even know what one is. Okay, that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.